we're talking to our customers that they've come from Europe, the States, from far away, and I don't think we could have reached those people without OpenTable for sure.
My name is Leo. I'm the executive chef at Etsu Izakaya.
My name's Erin. I am the restaurant manager at Etsu Izakaya here on the Gold Coast. We're located in Mermaid Beach. We've been open for 10 years as of this year, which is a great accomplishment for a restaurant, and it's definitely a must-dine place when you come to the Gold Coast. Etsu actually means happiness and joy in Japanese, which is really what we want every customer to feel as they leave our restaurant.
I hope our customers can have when they come here, have great food, have great drinks, and enjoy the time.
Something that we have noticed is a lot of new diners, a lot of new customers coming from the OpenTable network, which contributes to our revenue, which is a massive positive for us. OpenTable has kind of opened us up to an international market.
As a chef, we have a very busy schedule, so it's great to have OpenTable app on the phone. I can look at anywhere, I can look at any time, makes it quicker and easier.
One thing that's really important here in Etsu is that it's a really fast-paced restaurant. You need to move things on the fly. You can put in your customers' preferences. That's really important to us. We have a lot of regular diners, so we really like to know where they like to sit, what they like to eat, what they like to drink, what they like to start off with. It's just those little personal touches that you can pop in there, and then anyone who's using the app can see what that customer likes.
For me, it's the first thing I do in the morning. I look how many bookings we have, how we're tracking for the day, for the week. It's really user-friendly, very easy to use, which for us is great because we need to use things quick. Sometimes you just want to look at the bookings and know what's happening, It's a must-have, to be honest. 100% I would recommend.